Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, November 10th, 2021. Today's daily Bible readings come to us from Psalm 113, Genesis 24, 28 through 42, Luke 4, 16 through 30, or you could have read Psalm 94, Ruth 4, 7 through 22, and then Luke 4, 16 through 30. Again, I'm going to take a look at Luke and talk about hometown boy makes good. They'd all heard the news. I mean, it had been all over the place. It had been on all the major networks like NBC, CBS, ABC. Yeah, ABC is still a thing. Like Fox was reporting on it, CNN was reporting on it, MSNBC had like 24-hour coverage of this guy from Nazareth that was doing all these incredible things, and all the people in Nazareth had heard about it. They'd all heard the news and were hearing the news that Joseph and Mary's son Joseph he's now some kind of miracle worker, some kind of prophet, and he's doing these incredible things. And so no one, I don't think, is really surprised when he stands up in the synagogue and reads those great words from Isaiah about how God is going to free all of the captives and such. And I'm sure it just went right to their hearts, and they heard it, and I'm sure some of them were standing up and applauding and saying, "Yes, amen, Lord, do it now, do it here." And they're excited because here's that good boy Jesus that's going to make it all happen for them. I mean, of course he is. He's from their town. He's going to look after his own people from his own hometown. He's done it for everybody else, all these other places. That's where Jesus breaks the bad news to them. He says, he's not only is he not going to do it for them, the truth is that the message of the good news and all the things that come with it, might not necessarily be for them. That it may not necessarily because God doesn't really care for them, but it just may be God doesn't care for the way they are, and they might not really be in line for it the way they assume that they are. So in fact, it's probably for others, Jesus says. He's like, you remember that widow at Zarephath? You remember Naaman the Syrian? These two guys, these two people that weren't even Jewish, and God did these miraculous things for them, back in them olden days, back in the day that y'all talk about so much, that you fantasize and memorialize so much. Truth is, back in the day, God wasn't happy with you then either. So they weren't really happy about the bad news that Jesus brought them in the midst of proclaiming the good news. He's basically saying to them, truth is, you presume too much. You presume too much when you assume that the day of the Lord is all about you just because of where you're from. Anyway, that's the DBR. Get out, enjoy the day. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk to you later. Boop.